Hello everyone, this is Orlando again from A Collector's Dream. And today we continue with the series of the 1972 Topps set. I've shown you most of the set, about half, a little more than half the set already. All the stars, all the minor stars. But as I go through this, I'm finding more stars and more minor stars in this group. So I'll pull those out as we go along, and I've already got a nice little pile of those that I pulled in my other set that I didn't even know were in here. So I just pulled all of these stars out of there that were in there. So I'm going to pull some more out, eventually put those there. So here we go. 1972 Topps. We're at number 349, 350. We're halfway, almost, not even halfway there. So we're going to keep showing these cards and just talking cards. That's what I do. Frank Howard. So, like I said about these, it looks like he has no teeth there. Like I said about these cards, you know, this is the year that Topps decided to get a little fancy with their graphics, and they created these cards which are very colorful. Art Shamsky, very colorful with the headlines there, different colors even up here, and they have variations of these that have different colors here for some reason or another. I guess they did different printings, but these were kind of different. There was nothing like it. Topps hadn't produced anything so fancy or such cool or groovy or whatever they were in those days, back in 1972. This was the days that, you know, were kind of the wilder days. Robert, so I guess Topps decided, you know, I'm going to do something with our cards and attract a little bit of maybe teenagers or something like that. Because remember, these cards were really for kids. I mean, kids, you know, they were 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old. Once they got into high school, most of the kids kind of cut back on the collecting and got more into the girls or whatever. And there's Ron Peronoski. And then, you know, I think Topps probably decided, you know, let's try to be cool again, like all the card companies try to do. Don Buford, oh, he's a good player. So that's, they changed the look of the cards. You know, 1970, they were very plain with the gray borders. 71, again, plain with the black borders, even though I like that set. But it was pretty plain. And then this year, 72, they decided to get fancy. Oh, I got doubles of these. This is when I was a kid, so obviously I had doubles, tons of doubles that I'd sold all the doubles before, and just kept the set. So this is the set that I pulled from packs back in 1972. So all these cards were mine when I was a kid. When I was a young kid, that I went to the store. I remember where I bought these. It was a block away from my school on the way to home. It was a local pharmacy called Budget Drugs in Miami. There's Joe Gibbon. And I would get out of school, and whatever change I had left, I would get the cards, and I'd come home with a few packs. You know, my parents would give me lunch money and things like that, and I'd also start cutting lawns in those days. Not just my lawn, but there's really days, not just my lawn, but other people's lawns. And I remember getting $5 for cutting a lawn, and I was so happy. And I'd go get a box, go get a whole box for $5. A box of these cards. And I put the set together. There's Matty Alou. He's a good player. I put the set together back in those days, and put them away. Put them away. Went off to college. Got married. Forgot about him. Moved away. There's Tony Oliva. We'll pull him out. He's a Hall of Famer now. So My parents found the cards later. I was married with kids already, and really got back into the hobby back in those days. So these cards probably went a good 15 years with nobody touching them, 10, 15 years at least. Chuck Taylor. And these got me back into the hobby. So I got back into the hobby big time after that, because I ended up having a lot of cards that I didn't realize I had, and they were worth money. Had Nolan Ryan rookie card. I had a bunch of stuff in there from the late 60s and 70s, early 70s. Anyways, Bob Montgomery, Dick Kelly. That's the rookie cards, what they look like there. Bob Miller. There's Cookie Rojas. It's a Cuban player. Good player back in the day. Tony Edwards. Tom Chopin. So it brings me back to the history when I used to look at the cards, share with my friends down the block. There were four brothers that lived almost across the street from me, a little bit down the block. And there's Tito Fuentes in action. That's a cool in action card there. Looks like he got injured there, I don't know. But anyway, collected the cards with them. We'd share them, we'd trade them, we helped each other and things like that. That's what it was all about. There's Gaston, that's Cito Gaston. Oh look, Johnny Bench in action. Let's pull that one out of there. That's in good condition too. Oh, and Reggie in action. Look at this. So I pulled the Reggie and the Johnny Bench out, but I didn't pull out the in action card. So we'll do that now, because those are going to be going into little holders there. We'll try to limit this box to the commons. So there's Maury Wills. Maury Wills in action. Maury Wills' rookie card is his Fleer. It's a 63 Fleer because he would sign with Topps. Billy Williams, that's a great player. Hall of Famer, I'll leave him in there. Thurman Munson in action. I don't know what kind of action that is. Just talking to the pitcher, and that's, I guess, Thurman Munson in action. Ken Henderson in action. There's Tom Seaver in action. We'll take him out of here. Oh, he was way off center, but he's Tom Seaver. Willie Stargell in action. Bob Lemon, Mickey Lolich, Tony La Russa. Look at Tony La Russa. Young. Fred Herman. I should send that out to TTM, get him to sign that. He signs through the mail. There's the A's team. That's a nice card there, the A's team. Tommy Harper. Mark Belanger. Here comes some rookies here. I don't know any of these guys here. Montegualdo, Rick Rennick, Al Downing, and Tim Cullen. So that's another batch of the common card. I destroyed my mat here. Okay. So anyway, I figured I'd show this. It's very, I haven't seen anybody really show the entire set of the 72 cards, and it's a nice set. So I figured I'd show it to you guys. I may be boring you guys, and if you're getting bored, sorry about that. But I'm watching it. I'm enjoying it. Bernie Carbo. Jim Brolin. I'm getting a nice chance to go back and look at these cards again. There's Gil Hodges. Norm Miller. You know, the true collectors, you know, like to look at this stuff. You know, you go to people like Pepino Man. You know, Pepino Man loves his sets, loves to go through his set, look at his cards. And that's a true collector. And that's really what I am too. I really, you know, even though, you know, you do have to be a dealer sometimes and sell stuff and do things like that. For the most part, it's all about the collecting. It's all about, you know, looking at the cards, enjoying the cards, and remembering back into history. Look at this Don Baylor rookie card. Actually, his rookie card is the year before. 71. Gary Nolan, Lee Richard. So we're going through here real quick just to show you all the cards. Here comes another one of the checklists. Now we're in the 5th series checklist. So let's see if you guys could come on, focus. Oh, well, we'll keep going. So Don Shaw, Lee May, Billy Conigliaro, Joe Horner. But see, I like the backgrounds of these cards. You know, that's what I like about. I think the photos are pretty good, except for these boring ones where they do the just the face of the guys. Phil Regan, John Lowenstein, the Tigers team in there, their manager Billy Martin, Mike Nagy. Here's another rookies here, Dave McNally, and here's some more of the boyhood photo things that I showed from the last one. Here's Lou Piniella when he was a kid here. And then again, they got the story back there. So, you know, there's a nice little subset. You know, if you don't want to collect the set, you like to collect a little subset, collect that. Mel Stoudemire when he was a kid. Bob Bailey when he was a kid with his dog. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Willie Horton, look at Willie Horton. And you got Bill Melton in here. Played for the Angels when he was a little kid. And Bud Harrelson. Look at that face, Bud Harrelson. And look at Jim Perry. Jim Perry looked like a good kid there. And there's my favorite players, one of my favorite players, Brooks Robinson. I should pull that card out. It looks like a little print thing or something down there. We'll leave it in there. So anyway, those are little subsets that are in this set of the 72 top set. Vicente Romo, look at Joe Torre as a player. Pete Ham, Jackie Hernandez. There's Gary Peters. So this is 1972 top set, the entire set. Taking up a few videos here, but that's all right. You don't have to watch them all, or you don't have to listen to me. There's Ellie Hendricks. If you like to just look at the cards, do that. If you don't like to look at the cards, or you don't like to look at, hear me talking, then that's okay. I'm enjoying this. So let's move on here. We are now heading near the, almost going to the end here, but we have to do one more video to finish off this huge set, this huge 72 set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a few more here and see where we end up. Ted Sizemore, and Burt Blyleven. A nice young Burt Blyleven here. So we'll pull that out. I think that's the second year Blyleven here. So put him over here with the Reggie. Ken Brett, Wayne Garrett, Ted Abernathy, Larry Baugh. Look at Larry Baugh. Ellen Foster, the Dodgers team, Chuck Dobson. Here's the other rookie stars, Armbrister, Carlos May, Bob Bailey. Give you a look at Dave Leonard there, Ron Stone, Dave Nelson, Don Sutton. Look at Don Sutton. Top center, but that's okay. Freddie Patek. It was a little Freddie Patek. He was like 5 feet 4 inches, or what does it say on here? 5'5". Fred Kendall, Ralph Hawk, Jim Hickman, Ed Brinkman, Doug Rader, Bob Locker, it's Terry Forster. So guys, you're not going to get any talk about negative stuff here in this video or any of my videos. No talk about any hanky-panky or anything going on in the hobby here. The only thing that's going on here is just me doing videos of cards and talking about the hobby. So I hope you enjoy it. And I'm almost done with this video. I'm going to move on to another one after this. So really, Ollie Brown and Ollie Brown. So I'm going to stop this video here, and we're going to move on to the last batch of it in the next video. So thanks everyone for watching. This is Orlando from My Collector's Dream. Have an awesome day. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys subscribing and especially your comments. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. This is Orlando.